Leaders. So I want to do this video to kind of show the user interface. It's faster and it's just a way to work around for now. All it does is basically loads small amount of files or functions, but you have to initialize it, and then you got to navigate, do what you got to do, launch your browser, and then right before you hit the tune, you have to initialize all the functions so that it'll load it all, and then you can then tune. But then once you hit the tune button, you will be frozen because probably load up too many things and it won't work again, okay, until you restart it. But at least it's a way for you guys to get it to work, get it to go where you need to go, and get it to launch. Okay, so let me just show you real quick how to do that. So I know this is on my computer here, and usually it's very slow just to load anything, but you can see how it's loading fast because it's just very light right now. But I can't launch anything until I hit this initialize load settings. So once I hit this, it's gonna launch all the functions I have stored in my server. So what I could do is I can kind of silently update my code because everyone pulls from that, and it's not in a sense stored on your computer, but it's all encrypted. Okay, so once that is loaded, there's really no way. I think I should probably have a little load button, alert button. That's a good idea, so I know that it's been loaded. And then once that's loaded, then you can hit the load settings. And then you want to hit it again just like usual. Even though it says 2 days, I would just hit it again just to make sure. Alright, and then same thing with save settings. You're gonna have to initialize everything in order to save and load and all this other stuff. So that's the most important thing. So this button will actually enable these buttons here. Okay. And then you can kind of do what you got to do and save and whatever. So then once you launch browser, it might slow down a little more. So you can see that it's kind of getting a little bit of a lag there, but at least you'll be able to launch your browser and do some light stuff. So let that go for a little bit. And just get me to log in. Expand. Oh, and by the way, since I've added this launch browser here, you can actually go just to where you need to go. Let's see if you're tuning, go down here. Make sure you have the disclaimer. Then you can kind of do your deal here. So you can just basically initialize, load this, hit that twice, launch the browser, hit that again, and then hit that, and then you're off and running. Okay, but if you're tuning, then that's a different story. Okay, but of course, make sure we're at a custom bot, select anything, and then we are in business. So now I'm gonna go ahead and initialize all the functions, and just I don't know how long it's gonna take to load, but you kind of see it's kind of slowing down a little bit as things are loading, but at least you'll be able to get to the window you need to get to once it's loaded. And I shouldn't have clicked all this stuff, but let me just try to get back to where I need to be. Alright, so now that this is loaded, you should have an alert pop up later. I'll fix that. And then this button here, you're gonna have to click it once, even though you don't see a little finger here, and then click it once and wait, and you'll see this kind of light up. Okay, don't click it twice because thinking that it's not lighting up. Then I think I might actually add a little button here too. So as soon as you click it, maybe it'll pop up, so you know that you've initialized it, and then you can just kind of confirm so it could go through. So let me go ahead. And so I finally waited for my finger to show up, and now the finger is kind of like frozen on finger. But just go ahead and click on it once, and then make sure you get a good click, none of these click slippage kind of thing, okay? And then just kind of wait for that little bit to kind of light up, and you should be off and running. So I'm gonna give it a little sec here. You can kind of monitor it and see if anything's working. Alright, it's still loading. There you go. It finally kicks off. So that took about maybe a good I don't know, it's kind of unusual, but it actually took this computer about 30 seconds to a minute for that to actually kick off and start doing stuff. So now it's gonna, search, checking for bots that already exist. Once it runs through it, then it'll start to tune. Kind of noticing something here. This number is not increasing, even though it should be increasing. Alright, so now it's going to start checking all the SimBots. So let's go ahead and take a look at that and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I do agree it's running kind of slow. Oh, it is running very slow. Let me check my memory here, see what's up. My taskbar up. I do have a lot of things loaded here, so it might be a memory issue. Tuner, there's that. Using a lot of my CPU. Firefox taking a lot of memory too, so I think I'm probably at the limit. 89, kind of the upper limit of things. The tuner is working very hard. Snag it. Well, I'm recording a video too, so that's taking up some stuff. And I don't know. Let me know if that helps you guys. If not, I'll need to find a different solution. I know that the file size is slightly bigger, but now it's starting to stop being the bot on the loop. Oh man, this is slow. Alright, so yeah, it just kind of died on me. It's too slow when I load up everything, so I don't know if this encrypt is actually helping me improve, since it still slows down the bot. So alright, let me know. Thanks. I don't know, might be the UI.